Hello, Mr. Richards. See if I can get the focus better on this. Okay, as you can see, the teeth on your ring gear have ended up getting smashed down by the teeth on the pinion gear on your starter. And they ought to look like this on this side, but this is where the starter's been coming out and trying to engage with the teeth. Some are worse than others, but what's happening is the teeth on the starter are getting on top of these ledges and breaking the starter. So we had, you can see how the teeth are all mashed here on this edge. So, of course, one question we had was, is this the right starter for the engine? And we really don't know that starter that we've been putting on is the correct starter. We assumed it was, and we had no reason to believe it wasn't. The first starter this is a new starter. We just replaced this starter and hit the key, and this broke off. And this is the same problem we had with the other starter. However, the other starter, the first one, it was nearly broken completely away. It had cracked and it had rusted. It had cracked and it had rusted, and so we knew it had been cracked a while. Now this has been rusted because it cracked a week or so ago, and it's been sitting around in the shop, and it's rusted on its own. But when it was gray cast iron when it first broke off. So we got a couple options. One would be to weld this back together. My concern about welding it back together is if we're off, if we get any deflection, any movement because of the heat, then we can be putting this shaft in a bind. And then we're not absolutely sure it's the right one, number two. And then number three issue would be they make a new starter now that will match the ring gear, a ring gear. Now, I guess I stopped. I should have. This is the flywheel. We can get a new ring gear for $195 plus shipping, and that's probably what we need to do, because I don't think we can repair this one for less than $195. It's probably going to be way more because it's handwork. So we need to get a new ring gear, $195. The starter, we can get this one welded up for $350. Plus we got shipping both directions. We would send it to Van Ness to weld it up. Mike could weld it up, but again, I think that Van Ness maybe has a method by where he can keep it in alignment. We don't. But anyway, there's a new starter made that mounts up, and it's modern starter, and Van Ness suggests that we do that. And that starter is $535.50. And if we spent the $305, and we basically have about $400 in it to repair it, and we really wouldn't be able to guarantee it because it is just a repair, or spend another $135.50 and get a brand new starter. Just awaiting what you want to do. We'll get it ordered and get these things ordered, and that'll be. I think we'll not be two steps forward and one step back on this next phase. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.